Hey guys, it's Nick. In this video I will show you how to play the song called Under the Same Sun by Ben Howard. I'm really in love with Ben Howard songs, and first thing first I want to say thanks. Thanks to this guy, he showed me how to play the main riff. You can also watch his video where he showed how to play the main riff of the song, but I will show you how to play the whole song. So Ben Howard songs are pretty unusual. It's kind of mix of pop, folk and fingerstyle songs, so don't be scared of alternative tuning and this weirdly staying capo on my neck. I will show you now a demo and then we will learn how to play the song part by part. So let's start. So let's see the main riff, and the main riff we can separate for a few parts. Probably the first part is gonna be this one. So we will start from with the right hand. With the right hand you beat in lowest 3 strings 2 times with your index finger, then playing it like this on the neck as I saw, but it's more comfortable for me to play in this position. You can do whatever you want as it's comfortable for you. So 2 times here, then I'm adding index finger and beating on 12th fret. Then I'm adding a beat with my right hand with a thumb. You're rotating your hand like this and you're beating in the area, this area of the deck of your guitar, this or this, whatever you want. And so you got this 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're beating here on 12th fret one more time, and then you add in index finger of your right hand on the 17th fret, and in the end you beat in one more time with the index finger of your left hand on the 12th fret but on the higher strings. So you're making a harmonic with these beats, and let's see this part. And in the end you can add a beat or a hit on the lowest strings as you want, and then play 3 times. This part of the main riff is gonna look like this. Or like this. Okay, again, 2 times here, 1 time here, a beat with a sound, 1 time on the 12th fret, 1 time on the 17th fret, and harmonic on the 12th fret, and then 4 times the simplest way here. So the last beat in this riff is also a start of the next part, so it's like a loop. And again, this part was like this, and the next part is gonna be like this. It's a little bit different, but not much. So the next part, we should look at it with the first part connected, so it will be simpler for you. So the first part will play like this. and then we play in this part again, like in the first part of the riff, with one time except of two times in this area, because one time is going to the previous part, then hit on the 12th fret, thumb, hit on the 12th fret again, hit on the 17th fret again, hit on the 12th fret again. So we got this. And the last part we're gonna add is a thumb here, beat in this area with right hand, and then harmonic with higher strings on 12th fret. So combining two parts, we're gonna have this. As you can see, two parts of this riff are mostly equal. So again, slowly, what am I gonna do is this. Okay, I hope you remember this. If not, watch the previous part again. And then we got the last part, kind of the third part in this riff. And then again. So the last part is might be complicated for someone. For me it was okay. So to speed up a little bit and not using left and right hand, you should use just stepping with your left hand here. On we count in frets without a capo in this case. It's 9th fret. So you're beating the 9th fret, 6th, 5th and 4th string with your index finger, and then we will do this. So you're beating deck of your guitar, then you're making a harmonic on the 12th fret, and then with re part of your hand with your fingers, you're beating guitar strings of guitar like this, with this movement. You can just try to do this. It shouldn't be difficult. So again, we're doing this, and then you're repeating this part again, like beat, harmonics, and beating the strings with the fingers. Okay, so you doing this, let's count together. 3, and on the fourth time, instead of beating in the same position your hand here, you're moving your index finger, or bend doing it like with the other finger as you want, on the 7th fret, and you making the same thing but without harmonic. You beating with your right hand strings, then making a beat with thumb on a deck. So again, you making this thing, tapping on the 7th fret, beat, harmonic, beat, harmonic, 3 times like this. And on the 4th time, you moving your index finger or another finger in this position on the 7th fret, and you're doing 2 times beat on strings and beat on deck. So it looks like this. Okay, and this is the last part of the riff. So the main riff again, it looks like this. this is hard for you to play this riff for now, just try to play it more times. Watch again the last part of this video where I'm showing how to play first, second and third part. And so this is the main riff itself, and this is the most interesting part of this song. So the main riff is like a verse. The first and the second one, between the first and the second verse, and between second verse and the rest of the song, is a chorus. So the chorus is really simple. When I learned how to play the song, it was like a time to rest for me. And so in the second chorus, I'm making some minor changes. I'm adding a beat on my right hand, and with the left hand I'm doing the same things. And in the end of like a second turn, when you play in the second chorus, you shouldn't play this. You just play in this. And this is the end of the first part of this song. And the second part of this song is when you holding your guitar like this, and then you play the same kind of chords now. So 9th fret, 7th fret, and open strings, because open strings in this tune is like the separate chord. And so here you making something like a growing sound and adding more strums every time. So you got the point, I hope. And you playing this, you remember this part. I think this is kind of variation of the chorus, but more intense and with the strums down instead of just this. So this is kind of the third chorus, I believe I can say so. And then the outro is coming. So I won't show you the strumming pattern itself because it's gonna take a long time. I'm sure you can figure out yourself how to play this. So the last part is look like this. So the last part of the song, you can also separate for two parts. The first part is this, when you're pressing on the 12th fret with your index finger or whatever finger you want actually, first and second string, and you're playing the strum pattern, I mean. And the second part is when you barring the strings, but not all. You barring the lowest three strings and the highest you muting and you're not playing them. And then you playing this thing. 14th fret, 12th, 11th and 12th. It's kind of melody which is hard to play in a different position, and I know it might be hard for you to stretch your fingers like this. So you can skip maybe the first note if you want, but it will kind of lose the vibe of the melody. So again, it looks like this. And so you're playing like this for a little while, and outro itself is when you're playing the same thing but slower and with lowest intensity. Something like this. So this is the whole song. Let's repeat it again. So we got the main riff, which is intro, kind of intro, first and second verse is this one. Then we got chorus, which is playing like this. And once you played it 2 times, you play the third chorus. The last part, which is kind of the long outro. And so this is the whole song. I hope you understood how to play it. So you can text in the comments your feedback, and this is the end of the tutorial. So again, it's possible to learn how to play the song like in 2 hours. This was the time I needed to learn this song, and then you just need to play it again and again until you feel comfortable with this song. It's very cool, it's very unusual, and also in the same album you can find more songs like Empty Corridors, or I forgot how the other songs are called, which are played in the same style with harmonics and tapping and everything, which is really cool in my opinion, or they weren't harmonics in a lot of them, but anyway. So if you want more Ben Hover songs, for example, I thought about everything, you can text in the comments also, and I hope it was fun and useful for you. If so, you can press the like button or text a comment or whatever you want, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.